right, let's move on. Our next question, our next email comes from AC. And AC wants to know, says, my mom was a sickle cell patient and passed away because they gave her anesthesia and she was allergic to it. This was almost a year ago. Do I still have a right to claim anything? Is his question. That's AC's questions. I mean, after a year, does he still have a right to claim anything?
Well, certainly. The general statute of limitations in the state of Georgia is 2 years on a medical malpractice, which is what he's asking about. Now, whether or not he has a medical malpractice case potentially, we couldn't say based on the information he's given. It depends on whether or not that is something that the physician knew or should have known, and whether or not they did the appropriate workup prior to, was it a surgical case?
I believe.
Case.
Yeah, anesthesia.
Yeah, I mean, it again, as we always say, it just depends on whether or not that act of giving her the anesthesia was something that should not have happened and would have only happened if there was negligence involved in the act. But as always, you get an attorney and talk to the attorney. The attorney will then call in the appropriate expert, in this case, an anesthesiologist, after getting all the records, and have the anesthesiologist look at it and see whether or not some test prior to the surgery was omitted, or whether if it could be a product case, I don't know. It's just too many things to answer there, but certainly by all means, get an attorney, talk to that attorney and see if they will review the case.